Dear educators, welcome to video series 4. In this video series, I would like to talk about the benefits of the STEAM education. As you know, STEAM education is a holistic curriculum approach to teaching and learning, including all the stakeholders in a setting, interdisciplinary learning environment, and to get students to be successful and to be competitive at the global market and to get them connected to the real life. So, there are 4 benefits to implement STEAM curriculum at the schools. One of the benefits is the student's success. In the STEAM implementation process, students are able to utilize their right and left brain, and also they connect with the real life. And when they do these activities, and since they learn by the design, they are able to be learning and covering all the topics, and also practice and have a chance to do hands-on learning activities. So that learning process makes them more successful learners. The second benefit is the students, the motor and cognitive skills are being accelerated. So they are able to be utilizing their motor skills by applying to dance, art, drawing, performance, and language art, and poetry, and drama. Those are all art integrated activities. So through these art integrated activities, they will be able to be more creative. And let me give you an example about this, because at the ancient time, if you look at the Egyptian literacy and their literature, they were all represented with the diagrams of the different illustrations from the nature. So basically, in the ancient time, and people were communicating, and they were using the natural resources, and also they were inspired by the natural resources from their image, from their functionality, and after that they were writing them on some of the skin, animal skins or furs, or on the cave, on the walls of the caves, or on the floor. So we are able to see still those ancient historical artifacts and the civilizations. So at that time they were living in the nature, and they were living in all that natural environment. So they were able to observe and utilize all this information, and also they were able to be creative. So that's why the foundation of the wheels and the foundation of the using fossil fuel also was the way to get a luxury automobile industry, and also by the inspiration of the flies or some birds or from some bugs, and how they fly, and inspiration for manufacturing the airplane. And as I mentioned, computers are the same. And so all those things happened through connecting to the real life. Even it impacted their literature, it impacted their dance, it impacted their religious ceremonies, or religious figures, or their dress, their clothing, their celebrations. So that's the reason that right now, in this century, unfortunately, people are living in the very civilized settings, at the houses and at the school setting and all city developments. Human beings are more surrounded with so many artificial, so many unnatural walls and the buildings. So basically, human beings are a little bit isolated from their inspiration and natural inspiration, which other civilization and other people were inspired from. So that's the reason that parents or school settings should accommodate and should engage students to the outside of the communities. Let's say going to apple orchid farm, or going to farm, collecting some berries, and come back and do something with that. And also farming and dealing with the solar energy, and learning about that, and also visiting other states, other natural beautiful locations and investigate some of the forestry and some plantations, and going to a lake and any trip that are able to observe where fish and ecosystem connection, how they survive, what is the relationship. So that's the reason that in the schools it is difficult to have this type of settings. So through this STEAM implementation, giving them this type of resources, like get them their motor and cognitive skills to be developed. Also, school settings should be managed by the school administrators, allowing those students to be linked to the real life. So this is very important to the benefit of the STEAM implementation, which is allowing students to explore themselves, utilizing their motor skills. The third benefit is actually we are contributing to the economy, because if the students and these children are going to be creative and innovators in the future, and every single innovation brings so many and so much opportunity for the funding and for economy development, because they manufacture something and they come up with the idea. So that's why it contributes to the country and to the global economy.